Check. Jesus.
What?
I
Ba.
heard in the other room. It's the menu for the games.
Huh? What's happening?
What?
What? Huh? 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 It's scratchy.
It's scratchy.
But we can handle scratchy.
Can we?
Better than... Ka-choose. You know what? Whoa! What is all that? You know we always start the show with a joke. We come up with a joke.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes I come up with a joke.
Sometimes it's a joke.
But tonight I got a little more of a philosophical thing. I'd like to get into.
Lay on me.
So, actually, numero uno. Jay, if you could hand me one of those IPAs in there when you get a second. I neglected to get one. I apologize. But check this out. So if you take a lasagna, right? You like lasagna, Steve?
Sure.
Yeah. You take a lasagna, you stack it on top of another lasagna.
All right.
Are you familiar with the complexities of a lasagna?
Oh, sure.
Right.
Talking about 5 or 6 layers.
Right. So you take those 5 or 6 layers of lasagna, you stack them onto another 5 or 6 layers of lasagna.
Okay.
See, now you got this. Wait, what? This is the question. Do you now have one big ass lasagna, or do you have 2 lasagnas? If you stack 2 together.
I think you've got.
Just think about how lasagna. I mean,
I think you've got 2 lasagnas.
You think that's 2 lasagnas?
Yeah, because there's a top crusted layer.
That is the crusted argument. There is a crust argument in this. This is a big argument. Some people are like, it's one big ass lasagna. Fuck off. Other people are like, no, dude, it's 2 lasagnas. There's a crust layer that separates between.
Sure.
Chat. 1 lasagna, 2 lasagnas. That's all I'm saying.
Is that a joke?
That's not a joke.
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? You're right, Aaron. That Godfather intro does not get old. We appreciate everybody joining us here on this Friday night. Whoa, what's going on here? Boom. Sorry, we got a little echo. Ain't nobody. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You know your business.
There you go.
You know your business. What's going on there? You worry about your own goddamn show. Sorry for swearing, everybody. It's been a little tumultuous evening. We had a camera problem. Had to go back to the old camera. We've been running a 2-camera setup here recently, and tonight I had to take the little cutaway camera of my face that we normally do and take it back to the old. This may actually look better, but I can't really tell for sure. Maybe.
I think it looks good. What I'm seeing looks good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I don't know about the sound, but
yeah.
but
We checked the sound before, so
a lot of noise.
Hopefully everybody was telling us the truth. So we'll see. We'll see about it. Boom. There we go. Supering them in. Let's see. We got some comments on the lasagna. Aaron says he's with Steve on that one. Michael Cron says 3.
3.
Lasagna was, lasagna that is, and lasagna that will be. That's the 3.
Oh, okay.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I hear you. I hear you, baby. That's, I see what you're saying there. Man, it's crazy. Of the night that we had to go back to the camera, I want to get into a little bit last week. As soon as we finished the show last week, started getting some messages from folks. It was like, yo, man, the show is blocked like everywhere. You can't watch it on YouTube.
Right.
Nate Bouchard sent us a message on Facebook. My ears straight here. He's like, normally I watch it when I get home, and I'm unable to watch it. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I looked it up, and the old FBI thing with the gun pointed at the thing that we played for a long time now. If you look real carefully at the bottom, it would say it's sweating to the oldies. Which I thought was funny because it obviously
they probably stole it.
It came off of a sweating to the oldies VHS.
But they didn't know it. Well, they put it on there. They didn't know it.
They probably made it. Who knows? Or the distribution company probably owned it. To be fair. So anyway, but we've used it for a long time, and all of a sudden last week. That showed up. I got a copyright claim from none other than Richard Simmons.
Sweating to the old.
No. It said Richard Simmons. So legit, Richard Simmons threw a kibosh on the show from last week. So for like 12 hours, you couldn't watch Grown Man Record Night. I had to go in there and like edit that shit out. And then the show was so long that it like took a while for it to like process and all this stuff. And people were like, "Hey man, where's the show? What's up? You guys didn't do a show?"
Thanks,
and I'm
Dick.
like, "Frick, man!" But finally, it got edited out. Now it's available.
What is Dick Simmons up to?
Old Dickie S? I don't know. Probably about 135, I'd guess. Say, huh? These guess and wait jokes do anything for you, Steve? Aaron said he's heading to Houston next week for some wrestling. Should be on TV. A lot of the NXT show on Saturday. Thinking about making a Grown Man Record Night sign, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is awesome. What's up, Shane? The Mod, the Sword, coming in here strong. Mempho, baby, the whole gang is here. Thump Finger. Woo! I'm gonna flip this desk over. Everybody's in here, Steve.
Okay.
I love it. If you guys be sure to join us on our follow us on our socials if you're not already. Boom. Get up with us on our Discord. I'm gonna put a link in the chat right now for the Discord. Boom. We have a lot of good conversations over there. Also, if you want to contribute to this program, it's not required or requested or anything like that, but if you want to be Grown Man Record Night Top Shot, like our psychomaniac Aaron Griffin, coming in as the Top Shot with $310. If you want to contribute to the show, there's a link down below. Speaking of Aaron, a couple weeks ago, Aaron, you mentioned you donated some money to the show, specifically said it was for my birthday, which I very much appreciate. And I did make good on that today. We went out to a record store, and I bought a record for my birthday, so from you to me, that we'll talk about in Dig of the Week. So that's very cool. We definitely appreciate that. Boom. We get rid of this. Boom. Coming in here. We got that. Bang. There we go. So, yeah, we got that coming up. What else we got? If you folks know, started New Year's 2019, so a year ago.
Yeah.
We came in here strong and said 2019 is going to be the year of being aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
2019 was the year of being aggressive. We've made it our just absolute point.
We were pretty aggressive.
We were pretty aggressive. I mean, we've mentioned this before. New computer, new banging ass PC, new camera, which is now fucked up. New lighting setup. We switched the set around. We got new graphics. We got new. I mean, everything was new. Everything was new. But I've had a couple of questions. Metal Theologian sent me a message. I think Michael Cron has asked me. Some other folks is like, well, 2019 was the year of being aggressive, getting aggressive. What's 2020? Because it's cool. Metal Theologian even said, he said his kid would be like, get aggressive. He's like, you know why you get aggressive? Because it's 2019. Okay, kid's paying attention. So the question would be, what are we going to do in 2020?
2020.
I mean, this is the roaring 20s. So what would be our motto for this year? What's going to take us forward, moving forward this year? And what you guys need to know is this year is going to be content is king. Grown Man Record Night 2020. Content is king. That's our motto for this year, and we're going to try to hold to that.
Ooh.
The whole year. Keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
Content is king.
Okay.
So, more about that as the year goes on, but we'll see. I think we made pretty damn good on the being aggressive. Let's see if we can make good on content is king. We'll see.
I think content is king requires more work on our parts.
I mean, in a
just
way,
being aggressive.
In a way, it does. But it's more of a mindset of knowing that whatever it is we do, even if it's showing a darker side of Grown Man Record Night.
I'm just glad I don't have to be aggressive anymore.
Well, no. I'm not. The aggressive is not going away now.
Oh.
That's something we we take with us.
Just add it to the stew.
Aaron says, need to make a gif of you guys screaming that after the casket huffer interview. That's
Yeah, that was the
content
moment.
is king.
Content is king.
Yeah, that's the one. So that's the way we're moving, baby. If you want to come on with us, let's come on. See, that was aggressive. So I just want to hear myself.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Like forever.
I could turn
always.
it off.
Forever and for always. I just want to hear myself. You guys remember this? You guys were. Whoa. I mean, of course you guys. Of course you guys remember that. Where's the?
Who could forget that?
I've lost.
All I see is that curve.
Wait. No, you guys remember this? This phone.
What phone?
What's?
Oh Lord.
Do I still have this? Let's go. Hang on. This is a phone from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yeah.
On Broad Street.
No one's ever answered it.
It's always busy. It's always busy. Let's go. All right, let's go. Okay. Dollar bill. 908 592 9518. Boom. New Jersey, it says. It's still busy.
I think it stays busy.
Well, what are you, Nostradamus, Steve? We'll try again some other time. What's up, Steve Bender? Listening, going down the road, baby. We appreciate you joining us, man.
Oh, rocking down the highway.
Okay, let's get on with it here. I got the lasagna thing, Richard Simmons situation. What's been going on with you, Steve?
Who, me?
I don't know. No, in the news, I guess we have to touch on this. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this week.
The Rock and Roll.
You know, we don't give a lot of stock in that shit. I'm not a big Hall of Fame guy, but the 35th annual class, more like anal class, right? 6 folks got in. Depeche Mode, Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, 9 Inch Nails, Notorious B.I.G., T-Rex, as well as veteran rock journalist, producer, and artist manager John Landau. Whatever. What do you guys think about that?
Mark Bolan?
Yeah, I mean, Depeche Mode, I'm cool with that. Doobies, yeah. I mean...
What about Drew Pearson?
Okay.
He got snubbed again.
Whitney, I mean, I get it. No. 9 Inch Nails, yes. Notorious B.I.G., that's left for another argument whether hip-hop belongs in that category.
All marketing. It's all marketing.
T-Rex, yes. I think there's some other acts that probably should have been in there before.
I'm not so sure about 9 Inch Nails.
That's my only beef with 9 Inch. I love 9 Inch Nails, but I think it may be a little early for them. There's some other artists like Pat Benatar, Dave Matthews. Okay, listen, Judas Priest needs in there. Kraftwerk needs in there. These are the ones that didn't get from the nominees. Judas Priest, Kraftwerk, MC5, Motorhead, Soundgarden. Now, Soundgarden, you could say, needs to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Go in the Legends department.
But Judas Priest, Kraftwerk, and Motorhead, the MC5, come on, man. Come on. I'm not saying that Notorious B.I.G. and Whitney Houston don't belong in there. I'm not, even if you don't even want to have that argument right now, I'm just saying these other guys need to be in there way before those other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you know about the Metal Hall of Fame?
I don't know, but you were talking about this earlier. I don't know much about this.
There's another there's a Metal Hall of Fame. I think Steve Vai has been added to that list. He's not a metal guy.
He is definitely not a metal guy.
But
David Lee Roth.
He wears.
But then again, Notorious B.I.G. is not a rock guy.
Well, who are you talking about? You say Steve Vai?
I think Dan Dawkins been added to the.
Steve Vai wears yoga pants and platform shoes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Yeah, he wears a lot of funky things.
He wears a lot of feminine things, is what he wears. Yeah, Motorhead being in there is a big problem. That's a boink. That's a red flag. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's just
All right, let's see. The world premiere will be early 2020, Amazon Prime. 2020 Metal Hall of Fame inductees include Jeff Tate of Queensryche, Don Dokken, Stephen Pearcy of Rat, Graham Bonnet of Rainbow and Michael Schenker Group, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. They belong together. The legendary metal promoter, Stone City Attractions, Metal Church, Prong, and ex-Megadeth guitarist Chris Poland.
I already don't like this committee, whoever's doing this.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
This is almost worse than that's almost worse than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'll be honest.
Is this something that's getting off the ground?
I think all Hall of Fames are pretty stupid.
Well, sure, of course they are. Oh, Shane, look at you, baby. The 5 L's need to be in.
Hey!
What? See, now I can't cut to my close shot. Wah. You just want double swords. That's what you're after, Shane. Jay, would you have me a beer?
I could use one of the...
I'm getting angsty. I'll flip it over. Get yourself one, Jay. There's a light one in there.
Pour you a shot.
What do you want, Steve?
Just one of those Trulies that's laying on its side.
Which one do you want?
The one that's looks like pineapple, but it's actually like mango, I think.
So, become a big Baroness fan. Baroness, the albums, the first and second albums.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Oh, this one. You got a Bic on you? Anybody got a Bic?
Nope. Steve?
I learned how to do this.
You had Prong playing at your wedding, Aaron? I was there. I don't remember Prong. I think you're making that up.
He plays Snap Your Fingers.
Snap your fingers, snap your neck. I love Prong. Me and Jay both. I got a Prong cassette over there.
I got a Prong CD.
Oh shit! Aaron said "Snap Your Fingers, Snap Your Neck" was the last song played.
Alright.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that open?
No, I fucking
Steve.
cut.
Steve just,
I fucking cut
told-
myself.
Okay, look here.
I'm
Boom.
bleeding. I'm bleeding.
All right. Let's see. At least that wasn't on camera, so I didn't show you up.
Yeah, thanks.
What was I saying? Oh, but Baroness. First and second albums going to be combined in this double LP. This stuff's a lot more screamier, a lot more metal, a lot more punky than the later stuff.
Brewster?
I like the later Baroness stuff. I think I like the poppier stuff better. I hate to say that. It's got more structure and more maturity to it. The early stuff, it's good. It's heavy and gnarly, but to me, it's a little gnarly for gnarly's sake. You guys like Baroness? Have you checked them out before? Let us know. But it's the first time these records have been available in vinyl since 2013, I believe. So that's something to be said. I was going to play this earlier, but one of the first pieces of VCLT from the Bossmen was a group that I was not familiar with called Black Moon. And Black Moon, Enter the Stage was the one it picked up. It's from like 92. And this is their first record. It came out today. It's the first one in like 16 years, I think. Straight old school stuff. Very influential. That backpacker hip hop shit from the 90s. It reminds you of like that Nas, Notorious B.I.G., Wu-Tang Clan, that 90s just quintessential boom boom pap, as they call it, like the just right in the pocket hip hop. But got some great. Apparently, I've sampled a couple of tracks of these, and it's really good. Straightforward boom bap, melodic keyboard grooves matched with punchy drums, obscure 70s R&B, fusion jazz, low end dub reggae, blah blah blah. First album in 16 years. So even the casual hip hop fan, I'm telling you, that's going to be one you're going to want to at least give a stream to. You may want to pick up on some wax down the road, because even for me, as kind of a casual hip hop guy, Black Moon is terrific, and it's not a group that's very overt that you maybe would know all the time. What? Sorry, I forgot to play music. Jesus,
What?
I wasn't playing any music.
So what?
I know. Somebody should have told me.
Can't
Jesus.
I can't hear it anyway.
Well, then, but then if I do, then everybody's like, you turn the music down. You got to turn the music down. There's too much volume and talking.
Are you saying all your viewers are retarded?
No. 37% of them. You can't say the R word on Twitch, Steve.
Oh, sorry.
Banned.
Really?
That's a hard ban.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. It's 2020. Content is king.
Can't say-
Tell Jay to
can't
suck
say
the
bomb in
poison
an
out of
airport.
Steve's finger.
What?
It's not poison, just numbers.
There's poison in there, baby. So some stuff that came out today, some interesting stuff. Lots of stuff, actually. This new group, new label called Radio Broadcast has been putting out these essentially what are bootlegs, from what I can tell. But I've sampled some of them. They're very, very good. The one I checked out, the Sabbath, Killing Yourself to Live.
Killing yourself to live.
And I janked it on the when this was, but there's a Zeppelin that came out from this Killing Yourself to Live's from New Jersey in '75. Zeppelin came out today. That was it's kind of a hodgepodge. There's 69, 71, 1980, so it's kind of a hodgepodge of shows. There's a Nirvana from Rio in 1993. Slayer. Also saw a Soundgarden on here, and these are looking pretty good. The pressings seem to be kind of limited, so it says. But when
Are the recordings any good though?
yeah, the Sabbath one I just streamed on YouTube sounded pretty damn good.
Are they off the board?
Yes, they're board
Okay.
recordings, and so when I looked them up just to see, like, because it said like limited to 300 or something like that, I'm like, whoa, what? Then why is this even like an article? But they were available on YouTube. They were available on Amazon, and then something else popped up where they're available on Target.com.
Target.
So that tells me that Jesus, they can't be. Get over there.
Too rare.
They can't be too rare, I wouldn't think. But anyway, it's worth a
Advanced autos even.
advance.
Can you use your red card and pick it up?
You can use your Labs key card to get in there. These Tarkov jokes do anything for anybody? All right. Also today, I want to know if you guys know anything about DBQP. This label.
What?
I'm putting it in chat right now.
Douchebag
DBQP. It's
DB.
It's like a reissue or a live thing label that's put out some ridiculous shit today. Some stuff from Can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so check this out. This is Can's monster movie
Yeah.
live at Berg Norvenich, 25th of July, 69.
Auf der Einbahnstraße. That's right. That's what I said.
Yeah. Then we got, let's see what else we got here. Going back over there. Here's one from Can's Live in Hanover in '76.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cologne. Köln.
Auf der Einbahnstraße.
A back street.
Backstreet Bahnstraße? Maybe. Autobahn. Bahnstraße. The
Alright.
street is Straße.
Yeah, Strasse Street. I know.
Autobahn.
Oh, I was thinking back.
No.
On
Einbahn.
Through Street? Or
First Street.
First Street? No, that'd be. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, if Metal Theologian's
We the
in here,
fuck don't
he
know
can
what we're
tell us.
talking about.
He can tell us. But also, these are all from the same label, folks. Caravan. We're big Caravan fans. In the Land of Grey and Pink.
Ooh.
Live at the BBC 1971.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
In fact, I was asking a guy today about this album, not this one, but the reissue of In the Land of Grey and Pink, which has been released in England, but it hasn't made its way to the States.
This is recorded live at BBC in spring of '71, the same year as In the Land of the Grey and Pink release. This is the classic Caravan lineup, playing music from the same iconic studio album. A true masterpiece in '70s rock history. Quintessential combination between Richard Sinclair's beautiful and timeless melodies and David Sinclair's fuzz organ improvisations. A full immersion in deep Canterbury sound featuring, among others, a 15-minute epic version of 9 Feet Underground.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite. In fact, that album's one of my favorite prog albums of all time.
Yeah, I don't know what this label's up to, man, but they're up to some shit. They also
They
got
just got a bunch of live recordings.
yeah, and look at this. Even some damn craft work. They released 3 craft works today. This one is live in Germany from '71, a 2 LP set.
That's when they still had a drummer, I think.
Yeah, and there's another one from '75 and another one from '97, which I don't know how interested in that I am. But you know, and they even got a damn soft machine, man. Where's my soft machine graphics? Where they at? Boom. This is a soft machine. Is live at Royal Albert Hall in 1970.
Wow.
Classic softs performed at the prestigious Royal Albert Hall right after the release of the milestone 3rd on CBS. Classic lineup with Hugh Hopper, Mike Rowledge, Robert Wyatt. Canterbury Goes to Heaven. That is no, that's the yeah. There was another soft machine in there too, but this is nuts, man. Whatever this label is, this CDBQP released all this shit today, which is pretty nuts. And if you guys know anything about this, oh, Aaron says that means one-way street.
Okay.
That makes
sense.
That makes sense.
DBQP?
Einbahnstraße.
That makes sense. But if you guys know anything about this label, some of you prog guys, especially some of you can collectors, this is some pretty cool stuff. I don't know how hard it is going to be to find this stuff.
On
but
vinyl?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but it all came out today. You got anything to talk about for this? What happened this week, this year, Steve?
Not really.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
I had some more stuff, but I'll save it.
I had all kinds of thoughts in my head. And
I got thoughts, man. I got thoughts. Why don't we get into a little bit of what we played this evening?
do you want to talk? We got a game.
You want to do the game?
What do you think? Should we
You guys
talk about
wanna
what
do
we
a
played
game?
or do a game? We got a game.
Let's do a game.
Got a
Let's do a
game?
game. You guys want to do a game?
I did put together a game. That takes a little while.
Steve did a game. Let's go.
Let's do a game.
I didn't put the graphic up. So we can do the game.
I don't have a game for the graphic.
No. I'm saying I didn't put the what we played graphic up. So
Oh.
we can do this.
Okay.
So, you going to preface this at all, or are we just going to kind of jump into it?
Well, I know that sometimes games are sent in with like the last question is like, what do all these have in common? I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody what these have in common because it's obvious.
Okay.
These all has the LP covers are all related to automobiles in some way.
Strasses.
That would be streets.
Yeah.
But
I know.
yeah.
Das Autos.
We're talking Das Autos.
Uh-huh.
Automobile. So let's begin. Now some of these are easy, I think, and some will be more challenging. Jay, do you want to come? Why don't you come sit over here, Jay?
Are you on narrate?
Steve, ik trinke beer van Fass.
What?
Ik trinke beer van Fass. Beer from tap.
Oh,
I'm drinking a beer from tap.
good job. You need a microphone, Jay.
Bill's Box of Sound.
I'll just
Don
relay-
Crom.
I'll just relay it.
We just say game and people start showing up. Here we go.
Mic check. Okay. Here, try this. Give me a mic check.
10-4. Mic check.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah, because Jay's using it. Old Mumbly Joe over here. All right. We ready, Steve?
I think so.
What are we doing?
Got the first one up.
All right.
Did we
here
bring
go.
it up?
Here we go.
Here comes clue number 1, everybody.
Here we go.
The letter number 1. What was the guy's name from
Tell
the...
me when I can look.
Boom. What is it?
Kraftwerk Autobahn.
Boom. Jay on the money.
See, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Maybe these are too easy.
Okay. Let's get in. Hold on. No, hang on. Boom. Jay on the money.
Tell me.
Okay. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, what do you say, Mervyn Griff? No checks, cash only. You know how we roll, baby.
Anyone else guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Don says, "What are we doing?"
Okay.
It's a game.
Boom. Clue number 2. Let's go. Who's on it? Come on.
What is that? What is
Come on.
It looks like a headlight.
Come on.
Upwards.
You look like a headlight.
that? Come on.
Come on.
Top?
ZZ Top.
Is that right? Eliminator?
Yes, sir.
Boom. Look at Jay doing work tonight.
Bill got it.
Bill got it too. All right.
Bill probably got it before me.
Or Mempho. Yeah, Mempho's got it too. Yeah. Bill's in there. Mempho's in there. I hear you guys. I see you guys in there. Stepping strong. You got your sneakers laced up tight. You're trying to do real shit. I understand
Go
what's
to
going
question 3.
on. Question 3. Boom! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Step up.
Now,
Come on.
I will say this one seems so easy that I turned it a little bit.
Uh-huh. We turned it.
Merv Griffin got it.
Yeah? Merv came in with it? I didn't.
Bill got
Cars.
it. Bill got it. Heartbeat City.
Boom. Look at there, baby. Yeah.
That 340 should have given it away.
Okay. All right, you guys ready for the next one?
I
Here
hate
we
this. I hate this delay.
Yeah. Are you on Wi-Fi?
No,
All right.
he won't let me.
Boom. What is this?
Let me see.
Got a couple of wheels.
Oh, that one might be the one album we don't have in stock. But look at the base of the wheel. It'll tell you what it
I
might
want
be.
to say something like The Who, but I don't think it's The Who.
No.
Oh,
Do
come
you
on.
know?
Where's that
Put
car?
the game together.
Oh,
Desert.
come
Anybody?
on.
Come on, anybody?
Come on.
Bill?
Is it the desert?
Don't make me make the Jeopardy noise when nobody knows. Boop, boop, boop.
I don't know. I'm stumped on this one.
Boop, boop, boop. Anybody?
Oh, Bill says no idea. What's the answer?
You become with
Yes.
it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you got me there.
That's a little obscure.
Do you think?
Not obscure, but
It's not obscure, but we don't have it. That's what I'm saying. It's
But-
the one we don't have.
it's not obscure, but it's not iconic. I will say that.
No, it's not iconic. Certainly not.
Okay. Boom. Moving on. Ooh.
Don Crom might have gotten that one, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, Don, jumping in there.
Hello?
Oh, that one?
Yeah. You got it, Don.
What about
We're
this
a little
one?
bit of a delay here. Man.
Yeah, there is a delay, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, this
I don't know this one.
is this the Great Gazoo's vehicle? You
No.
guys like the later Flintstones?
No.
No?
Anybody know this one? You want a clue?
Sure.
You want a clue? Anybody want a clue?
Let's get a clue.
Sure.
Southern Rock.
What is that? Miles Davis. That's what I see.
Southern Rock.
Crazy stuff. Southern Rock.
No, it's not Miles Davis. It's not.
The band from Great Marshall Taco?
No.
Something?
Little River Band?
Macon, Georgia.
Oh.
Mick
Come
got
on.
it? Hold
Eat
on.
the peach.
No, Mick didn't get it.
Eat the peach?
No. Oh! Boom! Look at there. Jay got it.
I mean, I wouldn't have guessed.
Man,
You
I
see,
would
I didn't
not-
want to put the front of the car.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I didn't want to put the front with the back of the car because you would have seen that
You know,
leak.
that picture is so small.
It's so small, so you don't see the detail in that truck.
Yeah. Bill, did you get it, or did you repeating this?
He probably got it.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. Oh man.
All right, let's go to the next question.
All right, let's go.
What's that?
Oh, look at that. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's Lord Such and Friend.
Look at Jay. Oh, okay, nobody beat Jay on that
I
one.
got that one.
Nobody beat Jay on that one.
I think is that my record? Steve took a picture of it?
I'll stand up for Jay on that one. Nobody got him on that one. Moving on.
Okay. What is that?
Oh,
Oh, that's a.
Bill said he got it when he said Southern Rock.
Yep.
Right on, Bill. Yeah.
All right, who can get this one?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Step up, everybody.
Is this a more difficult? Oh, what's up?
What is this, 2019 over here? Come on.
There you go. Bill's box of sound got it.
Yeah? Whoa. Wow.
New
Yeah?
a new perspective.
Damn. Bill. That of course Bill's the Blue Note guy. He's my de facto Blue Note
Yeah,
guy.
you see that big headlight though.
Wow. That's good job though, dude. That's good stuff.
Does somebody have that one?
Yeah.
I haven't.
You got that one? Reissue or a real deal?
No.
Oh, whoa. All right, let's go. Let's go. Step up. Illinois.
It's not.
Aha.
It's not
That's the clue.
Is that the clue?
Foreigner or Cheap Trick.
Nope.
John Mellencamp. No, it's Indiana.
Oh, Bill got it.
Bill got it?
Oh, Merv got it too.
Merv got it too.
Chicago.
It's the Blues Brothers
Oh, good job, guys.
soundtrack.
That's a good one.
Good job. Man, you guys got that from that fucking headline? Jesus Christ, guys. Ease it off. Ease off on us. Ease off on. Oh, what, Steve?
Is there one more?
There's a couple more. What are you doing to us with this nonsense right here now?
What?
Get out of here with
Good
this.
water on a hood.
Get out of here.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good. I mean,
Somebody's gonna get that.
come on. What is this?
You can get that.
It's a Windex.
Look at that
commercial.
clarity.
Come on.
Is that zoomed in, Steve, or is this the actual size of the cup?
That might be. Yep, Bill got it.
Bill got it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
Peter
Bill's
Gabriel.
really good at this game.
Peter Gabriel won. Of course, there's three
Man,
number
look
one.
at that. Good job, dude.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
car.
that one at all. That's a few of these I knew, but like not like that. No way. Borscht. All right, we got one more, guys.
One more. Last one.
Wow, okay, this one I do know. This one I do know. This one I do know. This one I do know.
Let's see who gets this.
This has got Grown Man Record Night written all the fuck over it.
I think I know what it is. Can I say it? Is it Roy Clark?
No, sir.
Good
That's
guess.
a good guess.
Good guess.
though.
Didn't we come across a Roy Clark record like that a couple weeks ago?
We did.
Maybe. Oh, Bill's box of sound.
Bill
got
did it
it
again?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Good job, man.
I have to say, dude, very impressed with Jay's performance tonight, but holy shit, Bill. Bill brought his fucking A game. I mean,
Bill's a professional.
A
at this
plus
game.
game. That is outstanding, Bill. Dude, that is.
He's the what's the guy with the Jeopardy guy?
Ken
He's the
Jennings.
That's the
of
Ken,
this
you're the
game.
Ken Jennings of Grown Man Record Night right now. I mean, somebody can come up and.
You're the Alex Trebek.
Oh.
We wondered what was wrong with you.
Well, he goes to the doctor. You see what's happening to him? He's fucking dying. That's why I won't go to the doctor.
All right.
You go to the doctor, you die about it. Bill deserves a shot. Take you a shot, Bill.
Congratulations.
Man,
All right.
that's really impressive. Jay, get off this chair right now. Get off this chair.
I think my mic's too loud.
Doing a shot of whiskey. I like that.
I should put my mic in my pants pocket.
Every time we start to oh, it's too loud. We start turning stuff down. That's good stuff, though. Let's get into what we played, though. We got a nice little stack of records we played tonight. Pretty diverse stack. This is a big stack because you played a lot of one-offs.
I didn't play many.
Not a bunch, but like
No.
enough to where I have to struggle to get these up here. Said the old woman of the sailor.
All right. I gotta do it.
Whoa, whoa. Jay's having troubles.
Jay's leaving us.
Opening the scotch right now. Merv, didn't you just have a heart attack? I'm worried about you, bro. I mean, but also, what kind of scotch is it?
At least put it on ice.
What? No. What? God, no. Sure. No way. Numbs your mouth. You can drink cheap liquor if you're gonna do that.
Oh, come on.
No. I learned that a scotch tasting thing. Never use ice. Use water. Cut it with water.
I do know you never fucking replaced it.
No, and like if you like this whiskey I've been drinking, like the bourbon, is really good.
Yeah.
If it's too strong for you to take like a thing, you just splash it with water to sip on it. This was left on the turntable from last week. Oh, Shivas. Regal. Woo, baby. That's Hunter Thompson's shit. Mad Lib Shades of Blue. Mad Lib Invades Blue Note. These are all like samples from Blue Note stuff. This was, I think you played this last week?
I did, but I don't think anybody was listening.
No. It was after the show. Nobody was listening. Which brings us to a point. Hey, when we finish the show here and we go back over to Twitch and start playing more records after the show, ain't nobody coming over there with us. What are you guys doing?
Going to bed. I guess they're going to bed.
What is it so important with your life that when this show ends, you don't come over and listen to records with us no more? Everybody's gone. Me and Steve sitting here by our damn selves with our peckers in our hands. You guys can come over to Twitch and listen to records with us, talk about music, play some video games, have some fellowship. No, you guys go to fucking bed. Let's get it together. Come over there with us. This is the year that content is king. I'm gonna need you guys to come on in for the big win. Join the team. Come on in with us. All right. I've thought about these guys this week for some reason, and this happens a lot where during the week, whether I'm just cruising around and happen to listen to some classic rock radio or whatever, just kind of tickles my fancy. Started thinking about, man, when's the last freaking time I played some ELO? Which is one of your, like, at one point, one of your favorite bands growing up,
Yeah,
right?
growing up.
You're a kid, right?
Yeah.
You had
in fact, that was one of the first records I bought.
You had the model in your room or whatever?
It came in that record.
It came in this record?
Yeah.
Does mine have it?
It was like a 3D paper model.
Does mine have it?
I don't know. Let me see it.
I'll let you see. But ELO's Out of the Blue?
Yeah.
I've not played this in forever, man.
Great. It's a great, some great graphics.
And I just started thinking, I was like, man, there's so many records like this that I just haven't played in so long because I'm just stupid. And I tend to go back to the same.
Well, you know what might have inspired you to play this is last week when Jay had left his records. He
said that, but I don't remember.
He left Black Sabbath, or no, it was Ozzy Osbourne, a live album, but it's all Sabbath covers. But the funny thing is, it's on this label. It's on Jet Records, and
that is weird.
And for me, nothing says Jet Records like ELO because I have all the albums, and so many of them are on Jet. So that's what I think of when I see Jet Records. I think of ELO.
I think I heard our local morning show guys talking about. Somebody mentioned something about ELO or something. I was like, oh shit, dude, ELO. I love them, and why I don't ever play them because I don't know why. Because I got too many damn records. That's why.
Right.
Pulled this out from the stack. Metal Theologian actually inquired about this. We're having some camera problems. Like I said, we ended up back on our original camera. Not the original, but the
backup or the second
camera too. Second camera because we're having some issues. But put on Les McCann's Talk to the People. It's a promo copy, and it's got one of the best Les McCann tracks on it.
You have North Carolina on here?
North Carolina. I'm a little prejudiced because we are in North Carolina, so I'm a little prejudiced to that. But yeah, we had to play a little North Carolina.
I like What's Going On here. It's really
his
good.
version of What's Going On is so good. But that North Carolina, I prefer the version that's on Live at Montreux, of course. And it's funny because, and not just funny, but great, because Metal Theologian was saying he was hanging out with Greeno.
Mm-hmm.
If you're old school VC guys, you guys know who Greeno is. And Metal Theologian told Greeno that that Les McCann Live at Montreux was my favorite record of all time, which it is. And Greeno bought it based on that in the record store. And I'm like, man, that feels pretty cool, man. Because Greeno's a great record guy. And nobody needs to tell him shit about shit. And just buying something off of my idiot opinion is pretty fucking cool. Jay pulled this out actually from my stack over here. Wheels of Fire from Cream. Picked this up for a song. I picked up Disraeli Gears and this one. And dude had like 20, 25 on
This is that old purple and like gold Atco label.
Yeah.
Which I think is the OG label.
Yeah, he had some like serious prices on these, but the guy was like, it was like a flea market dude, and he was like, oh, don't pay attention to those prices or nothing. My favorite song is Compared to What? Compared to What in North Carolina was that's the two songs, man.
So you didn't pay $35 for this, is what you're saying?
No, does it have 35 on it?
Yeah.
I think he had it on eBay and it didn't sell, and I ended up getting a stack. It was like Cream and Fishbone and David Bowie and a bunch of Springsteen. It was like this big, like 15 records, and the guy was like, I don't know, like 35. Won't you pick out one more record? We'll call it $40. And I'm like,
Word.
okay. It was great. This is a little Blue Note joint I picked up at a Goodwill, Bobby Humphrey Black and Blues, which is a fantastic record, man. If you guys ever run into this, Bobby Humphrey's a flautist. This is 1974. It's the, ironically, the Black and Blue Blue Note label. If you ever run into that, yet nobody does compared to what like Les, damn straight. Oh man. Actually, the fiance's in the chat right now, Bill, and what I always say, whenever I start coughing or drop down to a knee and can't breathe or whatever it is, and fiance will always say, are you okay? And my answer is always, compared to what? Always. On my deathbed, somebody's going to say, are you okay? And I'm going to say, compared to what? Because that's just what I do. Steve, tell us a little bit about this. This was, of all things, a Walmart pickup.
Yeah, I bought that at
right?
Walmart.
Walmart?
They were having their little...
You're telling me you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. That's what I'm hearing,
Everything's
Steve.
$15 a day. And went over there and I got a few things, and this is one of the things I got. And it was only $15. It's a double album, greatest hits. It's all the shit you hear on the radio, I guess. But
that's a quality record, though, man.
Yeah,
I don't have
good.
enough Tom Petty. I'll be honest.
It's their greatest hits record.
It's funny because 10 years ago, I would not have been interested at all, probably, in Tom Petty. But it's taken me this long to be like, dude, what's wrong with you? You listen to this shit growing up. They're great songs. Tom Petty's phenomenal. It just kind of like...
I think this came out in 2016.
That stuff?
Yeah.
That's good shit, though, man. I mean, it's... and that kind of covers a lot of the good stuff.
Right.
That you really don't need to... that's one of those... How much Tom Petty do you need? Or...
If you're a huge fan, you probably need it all.
Yeah.
I was never a huge fan, but
Speaking
I
of
do
this guy.
appreciate what they did.
This guy's grinning at me a little bit for my flavor. I don't know if I care for how much this guy's grinning at me.
Well, that's not my...
Hold on.
That side...
Oh, here we go right there.
I never show that side. I, just don't,
Hey, everybody, welcome to Home
I don't really like that side of this album. I like
Okay.
the other side better. But this is Robert Palmer's
Oso Loco Gaming. What's up, my man?
Double Fun, which is a great record. We only heard a couple tracks off of here. I really like his version of You Really Got Me, the Kinks, of course. But this is the one that has Every Kind of People on it, which was a big hit for him.
Pretty funky, man.
Yeah. There's some good bass.
If you, that's a. I mean,
plays
for a lot of
bass on
people
this
that are not hip or wasn't alive around and grooving at that point in their life, Robert Palmer really has a lot. He's a lot more than the '80s schlocky, hot chick video stuff.
He's blue-eyed. He's a British blue-eyed soul singer. That I love his voice.
Yeah, that's a great record. I mean, that really jumped out at me. I have to
I think
say.
it's from '78, maybe. Anyway, somebody named Pierre Pepe Brock is on bass. Bob Babbitt also plays bass on this album.
Double B.
You know Bob Babbitt. He's one of the
Yep. The Funk
Memphis.
Brothers. No, the Funk. Yeah.
No.
The Down South guys.
God damn it. Booker T and the MGs. I think Bob Babbitt's out of Detroit. What? I'm throwing it all in there.
Detroit, Memphis. What else you want to throw out?
Bob Babbitt's at Detroit because he was with.
I said the Wrecking Crew.
He was with. You said the Funk Brothers.
Funk Brothers.
Which I think you're right. But he was with Dennis Coffey and worked with Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Putting that cold
Sugar Man.
the Cold Fact album with
Yeah.
Bob Babbitt and
Motown. Thump Figure says.
thank you.
Yeah. Whoa. Met him at the station when he was doing Looking for Clues. Mervyn Griff says. Whoa. You want Palmer?
Looking for clues. What?
Bob Babbitt was with the Funk Brothers.
Yes.
Look, see, I know what I'm talking about, Steve.
Sometimes.
I got a record program.
What's next?
So seeing your Van Halen sign, who is the better frontman? Oh, I'm David Lee Roth all day long. I like Sammy Hagar. I'm a big Montrose guy, but David Lee Roth is a much better frontman for Van Halen. Maybe not so much nowadays.
Yeah, maybe not now.
Been a little stuff in the news about Palmer. Mervyn Griff says met him over there. Maybe not so much nowadays. I don't know. David.
Christ.
To me, that is Van Halen. David Lee Roth. For me, I just turned 43, so I was a little kid. The first Van Halen I remember is 1984.
Really?
Yeah. So that's the stuff I remember, and then I went backwards, and then I went forwards, and so yeah, that's for me. That David Lee Roth is Van Halen.
Sure. I bought that album when I was in college.
But I'm a kick-ass. Dude, I mean, I've told this story before. Some of you old school record night folks will know this. When I was 3 years old, I would go through my mom's 45s and my dad's cassettes. And my dad had this Montrose cassette. It was black, so that was cooler, the black cassette. And it had the song "I Got the Fire" on it. And the first time I put that on, and I just started flipping out, 3 years old, running through the living room, flipping stuff over on the table. It's the first time I ever rocked out in my life. My parents thought it was funny, and I wasn't being stupid and funny. That music made me want to rip shit apart. Montrose. That's the first time I ever felt that in my entire life. And that's the feeling I've been chasing ever since. I mean, really. And it's happened several times since then, for sure. But Montrose is the first time. So I do love some Sammy Hagar. But David Lee Roth is Van Halen.
Sure.
Don't get it twisted. This is a J record. He wanted to pull this guy out. This was one of his dig of the weeks from last week. It was a great record. Kind of rides that line between funk and disco.
Well, it's disco for sure.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You call it disco?
Yeah. Say Chic, Nile Rodgers, Bernard Edwards, and the Chic Organization Limited.
Yeah. Nympho says Hagar was much better with Montrose. The Yellow Album was killer. Yeah, fucking right, man. Growing up, my dad listened to the 50s. Mom was in groups like America. My older sisters were in big hair bands, the Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah, right on. You know, it's funny. My dad was into like the stuff like I was talking about. My mom was into like who taught me to play guitar. Was into big like Peter, Paul, and Mary and Simon and Garfunkel. Folk singers and finger pickers and stuff like that. So that was it was interesting.
Did she like Bob Dylan?
No, not really. I mean, not that I could tell. At least she was much bigger into like
California pickers.
The folk pickers and yeah. But then you started getting into some. You did a little set.
Well, yeah.
Tell us about the set.
Well, I'm
chasing the Montrose Dragon. You got it, baby.
I am. I won't be here next Friday.
Whoa! We didn't talk about this.
I won't be here next Friday. I'm going to Athens to see
Greece. All the way to Greece. How much jet lag?
No, I'm just driving down to Athens, Georgia.
Oh.
It's just south of here.
I guess that's fun
to
too.
See, to see Camper Van Beethoven.
Okay.
And they do this every year. I think I've mentioned this. It's called the Camp In. It's like a 3-day music thing. One night it's going to be Camper Van Beethoven. The next night's Cracker, and then I don't know who the third night is. But
you sure you're seeing 2 nights?
I'm not going to go 2 nights. I'm just going to go for Friday night and see Camper Van Beethoven. I love Cracker, but I really love Camper Van Beethoven, and I need to go. I love my mom, so I need to go see my mom. Her birthday is Thursday, so I'm going to give her a belated hello. You know, what do you got to eat?
That's what grown-up men do.
Exactly.
You love your mom and you go see him.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see Camper Van Beethoven Friday, and then the rest of the weekend I'm going to go see my mom. So I won't be here, but I do have a bunch of Camper Van Beethoven records, and I thought I would just do kind of one-offs of just Camper Van Beethoven. So it kind of spanned their career in the early years of.
We're spanning time here.
Spanning the globe to bring you.
I don't drive.
But we didn't start with the first record. We just started with one of the most popular, and which is our Revolutionary Sweetheart, 1988 on Virgin.
Virgin.
And we listened to the Eye of Fatima. This is a great record. This is the one that came out right before Key Lime Pie.
Yeah, I don't know that it was much. Or this one, to be honest.
And then from there, I think we went to their first album, which is. This is called Independent Project. No, this is called Telephone Free Landslide Victory.
What the hell?
What the hell? I believe we heard Take the Skinheads Bowling, which was kind of It was a minor college hit off of this record.
That sounded like the Butthole Surfers to me. Kind of that weird, irreverent.
Well, they were an independent kind of indie band out of California.
They're from California.
Just had a different sound because they also included like these folk instruments like the violin and some balalaka or some mandolin.
So did they move and take up roots?
But they were also
Athens?
a punk band. So they kind of had a punk scene going on.
So they were a California band that moved to Athens. Just
California band, and I don't know if they moved, but David Lowery lives in Athens, and so they kind of get together.
I mean, obviously the scene was popping for Athens back then. Is that
sure.
They just kind of moved to where the scene was popping?
Well,
you think?
I don't know.
We're just speculating here, and ain't no absolutes.
I'll ask him.
Record night.
I'll ask.
Ask him when you go over there. Tell, hey, baby, let me bend you here for a second. What's all this noise?
This album's called 2 and 3, and it's actually their second album. Why they label it 2 and 3, I don't know. But what year was this?
1998.
I do not know. Pitch a Tent Records.
Inappropriate.
Yep. I think we heard Cowboys from Hollywood, which I like. These are great albums because, like I said, they were kind of in the punk scene. So there's usually about 20 songs on each record. Because they're all like 2.5 minutes long. But this is 2 and 3. Next was their third album. It's called No, it's not. I lied. This one.
Liar!
This is called Camper Van Chadbourne, which
Oh yeah.
they did some. In fact, the third album, which is the next one, Eugene Chadbourne.
It's over there. Nope.
Eugene Chadbourne does a lot of stuff with them on that record, but they also worked with him on this record, which I don't know if this is more of a Eugene Chadbourne record or a Camper Van Beethoven record, but it's called Camper Van Chadbourne. So there you go.
Okay.
And we heard.
That's neat. That's a great album.
We
That's a
heard.
very unique album.
I Talk to the Wind, which is a King Crimson song off the first album, I believe.
Very cool.
There you go.
And then boom.
And then it was a little.
We played a lot of fucking Camper Van Beethoven tonight.
The third album. I love this record. What did we hear? I don't even know what we heard. I put something on. Oh, Interstellar Overdrive. Yeah, the Pink Floyd cover off their first record. And they do a pretty good job with it.
They do. Now this is the Camper Van Beethoven that I know. Is Key Lime Pie.
And so I finished it off with Key Lime Pie, which
That's
is
the one I know.
the last one that I have.
The most.
And it's
Nate Bouchard, what's going on,
it's
baby?
probably the most recognizable of all their. They only had 2 records on Virgin, which was Our Revolutionary Sweetheart and Key Lime Pie, which has Matchstick Men on it. Which
Nate, are you going to see Camper Van Beethoven next week?
he said he wasn't. I sent him a message.
Yeah? I thought he...
And he said he had to work.
Oh. For some reason I was thinking he was going. Steve's coming down to Athens. Metal Theologian was on here, was like, hey man, I see this. Are you going to play that Boards of Canada back there? And I was like, actually it was just kind of propped up back there, but yeah, we'll play it. Boards of Canada 2ism. It's the first Boards of Canada that I know. I mean, really, 2002? Jesus. But a 2013 reissue of this. That's one of the greatest graphics. That the 2ism, 2 like astronaut-looking dudes, like kind of hugging each other.
Making out.
I love it.
Aren't they brothers?
No, not going to see them. Have to work, unfortunately. Right on, man. Right on.
That's what I said.
Then Steve pulled
That's what
out
I
a
said.
little Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I think this was another one I got at Walmart.
Man, there is something seriously wrong with that, and also beautiful at the
Isn't
same
it?
time.
There's something seriously wrong with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Beastie Boys fan, but I I can appreciate it.
Of course.
It's on Def Jam, still.
To finish out the, that's a great gatefold. Look at that. You know, Sweet Tea, who does our chip shoot, she's a huge Beastie Boys fan.
Oh yeah.
So I always think of Sweet Tea when we think about Beastie Boys. And also the Boss Man, because when I first met Boss Man, my mom's like, what about the new guy at work? And I was like, I don't know, it's kind of like working for one of the Beastie Boys. So that's exactly what it was like. It was working for one of the Beastie Boys. And then finished it off with, this was a gift from the fiance from way back when. Between the Buried and Me, from around this area, Parallax 2 Future Sequence. Terrific stuff. I don't know if it's produced by Jamie King or not, who produced my band's first album.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if he did this one or not, but I know Jamie King produced a lot of the Between the Buried and Me stuff, and cool guy that lives around here. We recorded in his basement like way back when. Legendarily told us like his neighbors would complain about the noise, and he said, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of Rural Hall. I'll never forget that. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard in my life. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of Rural Hall.
Rural Hall.
Which is right up near Winston-Salem.
Little town north of
Mervyn
Winston.
Griff going for a smoke. All right, man. I got my eye on you, Bo.
You only live once. What?
Getting ready to get into a little dig of the week.
Let me see if there's any kind of information about who produced this record.
Where'd you get your information from? Huh?
No, there's not.
No? Should say who produced it, though.
You think?
No?
No.
Aaron wants to know, was it on Horsepen Creek Road? No, but man, so many good things are on Horsepen Creek Road. Horsepen Creek Road. Horsepen Creek Road. Horsepen Creek Road. Cold Spring Creek Road. I got a stack of records, Steve.
Do you?
I got a stack of. You got some records?
I got a few.
Okay. You know, content is king. That's kind of what we're working on here.
Oh,
I got to pee real bad.
I gotta pee.
Why don't you do a record, Let Me Pee, and I'll grab us a drink.
What?
I'll grab us a
No,
drink.
you don't need to go anywhere. You'll be fine.
Okay. No, I don't have anything to drink, though, either.
Really?
Or anything to pee into.
You can pee in what you used to drink out
No,
of.
sir. No, sir. You got a bunch of records. That's your digs of the week? That's like 8 records.
No, it's 5.
We're going to be here till 9 in the morning.
Nope.
All right. Well, woo! Be here all day.
Okay.
We'll be here till the NFL playoffs. And I'm going to play linebacker for both teams.
Woo. There's 4 teams. you know.
All of them. I'm on every team. I'm the number 1 linebacker for every team.
You know, this first one I bought.
I didn't put the graphic up. You
Oh.
can't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Boom. All right, now you can
This
do the
first record I
right.
bought, I was a little disappointed in. I
Oh.
was expecting more. And I'm not a huge hip hop rap guy,
Okay.
but I thought, because it said, the first hip hop rock sound made for the streets.
The hell?
I thought, that might be kind of cool, actually. You know,
I
somebody.
mean, it sounds cool.
It says introducing ghetto metal music. It says Big Phase 100 presents Ooey and the Pariah Family. Make 'em say Sue Woo.
What the hell is this?
Featuring Jim Jones. And I will say the other reason I bought this because it was sealed for one. It was only $2, and it's featuring Jim Jones. Jim Jones is my dad, so I thought, well, this record spoke to me.
Yeah.
But after listening to it, I don't really like it.
Really?
Yeah,
Pay a lot for it?
$2.
Oh, $2. Oh, yeah. Forget it.
No.
Oh, look. Mervyn Griff, I love this right here. Had 3 heart attacks and 1 stroke in the 68 years I've been alive. Always do the opposite of what the doctors tell you. Remember, there is no profit in cures. Baby, baby, baby! I love it.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
What are you drinking?
Nothing! Because I can't get up out of my goddamn seat. Aaron says, is that album made by Mountain Dew Code Red?
Why don't you show a record and I'll get you a beer, you tool bag.
But then I got to pee on it.
Nope.
So I got some cool stuff today. But something I've not done in a while is actually at a legit
Here.
yeah, thanks. At an actual
Here.
record store is go through dollar bins. I've not done dollar bins I've done Goodwill's dollar bins for, as long as I'm alive, that's what I'll do. But I've not really dug through record store dollar bins in a good long while. Mostly because of space issues and shit like that. But today, I don't know, I just kind of popped over and it's like, well, let me see what you got. And actually came up with some pretty decent stuff. Look at Steve. He's pissing. Steve's pissing right now. This is all nonsense. So don't laugh, chat. Don't laugh now. Check this out. Bob James Heads from '77. This is a funky ass freaking album, man. This is one of the Bob James that you want to get. It's so funky, and it's got a little bit of that ECM, CTI. This is on Columbia though, but like 77. It's got some of that cheese on it, but not a lot. This is like not like that Taxi cheese. This is funky, man. It's a really great album. For $1, could not pass it up. I like Bob James anyway, but I'm telling you, This is the one, the first one, Bob James 1. That's the killer one. This is really good though. For $1, you cannot go wrong with this. And I'm really stoked to jam. It totally oozes Grown Man Record Night. That funky funk cheese. It's not funkadelic stuff. It's funk cheese. You know what I mean? So looking forward to playing that on the show, because I think that's something a lot of times people will say, man, play some of that quintessential Grown Man Record Night shit. You guys get too locked into your fucking high-end psych records and your high-end prog records and your new digs and da-da-da, and you forget like what it's about to like play those Grown Man Record Night funk and jazz and fusion records that you like kind of came up with originally.
I feel better. I went to pee.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. I'll do one more, and then I'll pee. How about that?
All right.
This is another one from that same stack. We were talking about this last week or the week before. I'd played a best of Guess Who, which I think is a super underrated band. This was Rockin' by the Guess Who, which is, I got some stuff about it. 9th studio album by the Guess Who. Are you kidding? In 72, this is their 9th record, man. That's crazy. It's the last album to feature rhythm guitarist Greg Lescue. Don't know much
What
about
album
this.
is that?
Rockin'?
The Guess Who?
Guess Who? I love the Guess Who, man. Me and Chris Brzezinski have talked about them. How much they're such a underrated band. I think.
Well, they were not under. I mean, they were a very popular
they're
band.
popular, but like
They,
I think
they weren't respected for anything deep, but I think they're better than being a pop band.
But for $1, man, I think that's good shit, man. So we'll check it out. I don't know it, so I mean, I'm just guessing.
What year?
72.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
said, 72, and that's their 9th record. Doesn't that sound crazy to you?
Huh.
I mean,
Okay.
How many records? How was your piece, Steve? Somebody's asking.
It was good. Thank you. Good
Alright.
stream. I was able to knock off some of the stuff off the inside of your toilet.
Right, that's no, there's bioerosion. There's bioerosion needed in there.
All right, so I'll do a couple records.
You better. Or
Wow.
we'll sit here in silence.
Mikey B goes to pee. What shall we do? So I after the show last week, I went home. I spent way too much time, and I always do. I spend way too much time reorganizing, but I'm running out of space, so I'm reorganizing. And I finally decided this past month, I've actually taken a lot of records and sold them either at a Ed McKay, which is our used books and more place, or even Underdog. And I've never done that before, but that's where I went this past time. I took some records to Underdog and traded it in, got some good trade credit, and this is what I got with that, which in addition to that stupid rap album. If anybody remembers Ian Dury and the Blockheads, from back in the college days, but this is Ian Dury, New Boots and Panties. Not sure if this is pre-Blockheads. I think it's post-Blockheads. I don't know what year this is. I forgot. There's an interesting picture of the man on the back here, looking very serious and small-shouldered.
Whoa. I got a serious question.
I wasn't sure what this sounded like, so I dropped a needle on it at the store, and the first thing I heard was a song of him singing something like, he's very Cockney, British. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it's all I need to feed my soul, or something like that. I was like, well, that'll work. So I bought it.
Did you fart in my bathroom, or was that just your urine?
No.
Because you may need to see a doctor worse than I do.
Next, this is one I think you might have that I picked up.
Yeah, I saw he had that. Yep.
Mike and the Melvins.
Mine's in a special.
Yours is looks a little different than mine. I think yours is what, those 10-inch.
No, check it out.
What? No, that's not it.
Yeah,
What? Oh, it is.
yeah. Mine has that inside of this.
Ah.
If you notice, it's the same graphic.
What do you know about this record?
It's Mike. I can't think of the guy's name.
Yeah, I can't either. Bass player?
It's a terrific record. Is what I know.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It says here 2016 on Sub Pop, but I think it came up. This I remember something about this. It
was 2016.
It was recorded earlier though, but didn't come out until 2016.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah.
Maybe.
Aaron says your pee smells like farts. Mikey Bananas 2020. I told
All right.
you.
What do you got?
2020. I'll do one more. How many you got?
I got two.
I got two more after this one. This was another dollar record pickup at that same spot, Earshot. Grand Funk Railroad, which I'm a huge fan of. This is a Grand Funk that I didn't have. Born to Die. The cover's all split up, but it's from like 75, 76. I don't know this one. I don't know the songs from this one. Apparently, everybody says this is much more of a somber effort from them. Normally,
they're all dead.
Normally, they were very free-loving, freewheeling, having a good time, party, rock and roll
House
band.
rocking music.
Yeah, and this is much more of a dude, like one of the members. Like
I will say, there's the song, the fifth song on here is called "Talk to the People."
No.
You think it's the same one?
I don't know, but there's
Let me see what it says on here. Hold on.
I know there's an instance where somebody's a family member died in
No,
a car wreck.
It's original.
There's some like death and destruction and like personal issue songs on this record,
Oh, right.
which is very atypical for Grand Funk. Grand
Sure.
Funk's much more of a party band. Also, Jay's beard hair is still on top of this fucking thing right
Anytime
here.
the drummer's singing.
Did you notice this?
Yeah, I saw that.
You put it there.
Donatello is rocking a
Jay beard,
fro.
something like that.
I got one.
All right.
So one wouldn't think that I would buy this, but I had this on a CD, and it was a great soundtrack. A terrible movie. I'll give you this. This was a terrible movie. This was a great soundtrack, and it's Batman Forever.
Oh yeah.
This was from
It's Prince, right?
what?
Ain't Prince on that?
No.
No.
Well, no. U2's on here. PJ Harvey.
What?
Seal, Massive Attack, Maisie Starr, The Offspring, Nick Cave, Method Man, Michael Hutchin, The Flaming Lips. This is before I always heard this song called Bad Days on here. I didn't realize who the fuck they were.
Which Batman was Prince on?
The one.
The second one?
I don't know. Anyway, this is what's weird about this. This is an Urban Outfitters limited color 2LP. So because
Aaron said, "Yeah, that movie sucked."
yeah, it was terrible, but a great soundtrack though. I guess because the Riddler's on this, or maybe the Joker's. I think it's the Riddler. One of the LPs is purple and the other's green. So
Cool. I'll do one. This is the first thing I ran into today. Junior Kimbrough and the Soul Blues Boys. This is a 1995 issue from Fat Possum Records of Junior Kimbrough. If you guys don't know Junior Kimbrough, the blues guitar player, I know him from the movie called You See Me Laughing. And what I was talking about earlier is Robert Palmer, I think if you look on this, actually produced this album.
what?
He found, I don't want to say found, because Junior Kimbrough been doing some shit, but produced a documentary back in the day, before You See Me Laughing. He produced a documentary, which I've not seen. I'm going to look up this weekend.
You think it's the same Robert Palmer?
I guess.
I bet it's not.
You don't think so?
What would he be doing?
What
would he be doing?
There was a
in
film
Mississippi?
documentary called Deep Blues, a musical pilgrimage to the crossroads. directed by Robert Mugg, and narrated by Robert Palmer. It's Robert Palmer, dude.
Okay. Right before he died.
I guess.
I'm say
Wait a minute. Look at this.
This album's from '95, by the way.
Robert Franklin Palmer Jr., American writer. You dude was British, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a different dude. Different. Anyway, but this is a '95 issue from Junior Kimbrough, and I know him from this document. If you've never seen "You See Me Laughing," you've got to go find this. But a lot of it was kind of unknown for the longest time. But then really started, like, U2, Keith Richards, Iggy Pop, a lot of people like really started picking up on what he was putting down.
Right.
And became kind of an icon. And he passed away like in the late 90s. But I saw that was like it was used copy, but like near mint for like $10. Like, yeah. Gimme. Because now I've got some T-model Ford, Junior Kimbrough. Oh man, that's a lot of that.
R.L. Burnside.
R.L. Burnside. I have it digitally. I don't have any R.L. on vinyl.
I thought you did.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think you do.
I drink a lot, Steve.
Okay.
But I was really, really happy to pick that up, man. Prince was on the original.
I got one more.
All right, go ahead.
So this record, I knew nothing about. I liked the cover, and when I saw the name of the record, I thought, well, this is probably like a metal record. I'm just going to listen to it. I don't have a lot of metal records. I want to see if I like it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But it's not a metal record. It's called Starfucker.
Language.
I know.
What's your profanity?
I think the band is actually STRFCKR. Nope, I take that back. This is Starfucker. The album's called Reptilians.
Okay. Fair enough.
But this actually has kind of a Stardeath and the White Dwarves kind of Flaming Lips kind of sound. It's It's kind of psychedelic electronic kind of thing going on. It's
very cool.
Pretty good. I was impressed enough to say, yeah, I definitely want to buy this. So I bought it. That's my story.
When's that from?
Sticking to it. When?
Like recent?
Good question.
Last few years?
I don't have the answer for you right now.
Sounds like you're not prepared. Whatever. Maybe next time you come with some notes. I don't know. Maybe make it a little notebook.
No, I gave up on that.
All right. I find them around here all the time.
What, the notes?
Yeah, your notes. I find them folded up like underneath chips, crumbled chips on the floor. It'll be like...
It did come with a cool poster that you can color, like an adult color book.
Oh, that's cool.
Coloring book. Check this out.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Too much light on it. I can't see that. You're making that up.
Go my way.
Where am I going?
No, my way.
Where am I? What am I doing?
All right.
It's just nothing but a white sheet of paper.
Tilt down. All right.
Like that?
No,
there, check that out.
Where's my test pen?
Oh, actually, there's a bunch of white space. There's nothing up here. So it's all down here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're talking about white space on MLK weekend. Good job, Steve. Way to be diverse on it. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of white.
Ooh. So for the big dig of the week for me, if you remember a couple weeks ago on the program was my birthday. And our good buddy Aaron Griffin donated some money, as our Top Shot often does. And said, go buy a record for your birthday. Normally I'd keep all the money in case we need a cable like we do now, or have to fix something, or do something for the show. But specifically he said, go buy a record for your birthday. And I was like, well, I can't not do that. It's taken me a couple weeks. And when I was in there today, I bought. I considered the dollar records and the Junior Kimbrough. I picked up kind of my purchase, but I found something that Aaron's a metal guy, and I found something I've been looking for a long time. It's something that Underdog used to have all the time. It's one of those records like one of these days I'm going to pick that up, and then one of these days, and one of these days, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't reorder it anymore. It doesn't show up anymore. It's not a record that's there anymore. And it's like, oh, frig. now what? So I've thought about that. I've looked it up, and I'm like, shit, I should order it online, blah, 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 because I listen to it digitally all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot over Halloween, because it's a big Halloween record for me. I think I actually posted it to the Facebook page or the Discord, either way. So I found I think it's a 2018 reissue. I'm not 100% sure on this. Uncle Acid's Mind Control. I've wanted this record for so freaking long, man. If you don't know this record, oh man, it is so freaking good. And it has a song on it called Devil's Work.
What was that, in the metal section?
Yeah, what he says, I'm the devil and I'm here to do the devil's work. Such a tremendous, tremendous song, such a tremendous record.
What does it sound like?
It's, I'll read you this description. The band's music is heavily influenced by the late 60s when heavy metal was emerging. All music praised the band's ability to recreate a particular aspect of this era, describing the band as celebrating the summer of love's soul-chilling autumn, a blasted landscape, post-flower power, resembling Altamont's killing fields, reeking of the Manson family murders, and naturally sounding like a mishmash of all the apocalyptic musical forces that converge upon that era. Holy shit. The band has also been described as the original Alice Cooper band jamming in a cell with early Black Sabbath and the Stooges. And that's
sounds good.
That's a great description.
That sounds really good.
They use a bunch of vintage stuff, vintage equipment stuff. This one's much more poppy than the first record that they did, but it's just drugs, love, violence, intimidation. And it almost receives universal, fuzzy, positive scores across the fucking board, man. It's so good. You know, I don't know that. You know, me and Finn often reference that line from the Devil's Rejects. I don't know which came first or where that came from, but that's what that always makes me think of. But that song is so freaking good. Thank you, Murph, for the belated birthday, man. But and that's perfect. That's the perfect gift, man. It was right. It's like a $30 record. I probably would have never picked this up on my own. And it's just something that I wanted to have for such a long time and never did, and there it was, and that's perfect. It's absolutely freaking perfect, man.
Little Bible.
Yeah, and it's not. It kind of falls into that stoner doom category, but it's not screaming and hollering, and it's not super slow and super detuned. To me, it's very Sabbath worship kind of stuff. It's slow, but it's not. It's perfect. Yeah, it's such a great record, man. I'll shoot you some digital copies, man, Aaron, for sure. I've got, I think, all the records digitally, but it's one of those I just slept on vinyl for so long, and it's so good, man. It's so freaking good. I'm really stoked to pick that up. So thanks, man, for the birthday present. That was incredible, especially to go. Oh, it's on purple vinyl. So I don't know. Maybe that's not the. I'll look it up right now. Let's say boom. Discogs. Let's go. Uncle Acid.
Check that out.
Hold on, I'll do this. Boom. Window capture. Here we go. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats discography, or let's just go. Let's say Mind Control. So we're looking for purple. Purple would be the UK 2018 reissue. Here we go. Boom. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go.
Quit doing that.
I know. So yeah, it said file for sale from 27.59, and that's used. And this was brand new for $29.99. So I'm really happy with that for this purple. Boom. There we go. That's what it looks like, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So it is the 2018. Very cool. And I'm going to click up here. Hang on.
Click, click, click.
Log in. I'm going to come back over here and go add to collection.
Look at you.
Courtesy of Aaron Griffin. Thank you so much, dude. We've added that. Damn, I
Click.
clicked it and added it into the collection. Boom, that's the one. I thought I was on that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Very cool. All right. Let's take a quick commercial break. We're going
Real
to come
quick.
back with a soda speak and chip chat.
Okay.
And we got a soda?
I got a soda.
You got a soda?
It's topical. I got a
Oh,
topical.
a topical soda. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Topical
We got
soda.
a topical soda.
It's in the news.
It's in
Well,
the news.
I
It's
don't
in the
know.
news.
It may be something coming to your hometown.
It's in the nudes. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be right back here in just a minute with a soda speak and chip chat on a Grown Man Record Night. Don't go anywhere. I swear to Christ, I'll come after you. Don't fuck around.
Dennis looks left and rolls right. Gets a pass to Burley. Touchdown!
I'm gonna call Pete.
Hey, make sure you dial 10-10-3-2-1 first.
Why?
Because it saves me moolah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's half price for all calls over 20 minutes.
Half price? That's a lot. What about monthly fees?
No fees, no hidden charges.
Here, look how low my phone bill is.
Wow, 10-10-3-2-1 does save a lot.
Don't bother calling.
Why not?
You just lost.
Dial 10-10-3-2-1.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Oh, beautiful Sal was a stone-hearted gal, refusing to bill or to coo. But Clem was right smart, he appealed to her heart with that gal getting good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Mountain Dew will tickle your innards 'cause there's a bang in every bottle.
At the county turkey shoot, 'cause Luke warn't worth a hoot, he was hopeless till he finally took the cue.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Now he shoots off the cuff, gets more than enough after nipping at that good old Mountain Dew.
Sure as shooting, there's a bang in every bottle of our delicious soft drink, Mountain Dew. It'll tickle your innards.
If you look as broad as this, and you'd rather look as slim as this, try the AIDS Reducing Plan. Delicious tasting AIDS candy contains vitamins and minerals, no drugs. Taken with a hot drink before meals, AIDS helps you curb your appetite. You eat less because you want less, so you lose weight naturally. Thousands of men and women have lost weight on the AIDS plan. You can too. Why not try AIDS? They work.
Move over, bacon. Now there's something meatier. Delicious sizzling.
Fake bacon?
Mom's sizzling is real meat.
No soy, no fillers?
Sizzling is real meat. A lot more meat to eat in every package because it's 50% leaner than bacon.
Delicious.
Move over, bacon. Now we're something meatier.
Delicious, real meat sizzling.
Sizzling for breakfast in original pork or tasty beef.
What happened?
Let me tell you about my experience with AIDS.
I love the way this story started.
So this is back in like the late 60s. We lived in Germany. And my mom had AIDS.
This is how a lie starts. This sounds like a lie.
My mom had AIDS. She kept it in the kitchen cabinet. I thought the shit was chocolate, so I got into it.
I thought my mom's AIDS was chocolate.
I ate like so much of her AIDS. And
I ate my mom's chocolateaids.com.
I mean, for a 5-year-old boy, I was freaking out because it's nothing but caffeine.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's speed. It's just like
chocolate speed?
It's chocolate caffeine.
Oh, baby.
It's caffeinated. It's highly caffeinated.
That's all I want. Chocolate speed?
Well, I don't know if it's speed. It might have been even more. It might have been like White Cross kind of shit, you know, like, pseudoephedrine hydrochloride.
Speed, yeah.
Pseudoephedrine hydrochloride. But I remember as being totally wired and just like, too much AIDS.
Too much AIDS. We scored.
So
We scored.
I do remember AIDS.
We had to watch the Ron White video in middle school. He had AIDS too. That's a different story. He lost weight too.
No.
No.
Anyway.
Dead ball. Personal foul.
So
I'm the host of the show.
Are we doing sodas or chips?
Well, we're doing sodas. What you want to do?
Soda.
There we go.
I saw you showed
I showed everything.
An old commercial.
Yes.
Old Mountain Dew commercial.
I did show a Mountain D.
Well, I happened to pick up
Topical.
available in stores near you. Hopefully, Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. I love Diet Mountain Dew. It's crack to me.
Yeah.
I don't know where this will follow. This might be too sweet for my taste nowadays.
I've done some research.
Okay.
This was leaked actually on their Discord.
Back in July.
There's a
by an employee
of Pepsi. There's a Mountain Dew drinkers Discord, by the way. If you people think going to Grown Man Record Night's Discord stupid, who the fuck does that? Yeah, people go to the Mountain Dew Discord, so fuck off. But this is a new thing. It's not a limited edition. They're going to promote it heavily during the Super Bowl. This is going to be a product from now on. It's not limited. This is going to be a thing. This will not supersede or replace the Diet Mountain Dew.
You can't replace Diet.
The regular Diet, the regular Mountain Dew, the Diet Mountain Dew, and this Zero Sugar Mountain Dew will all cohabitate.
Right.
For whatever reason.
Because they don't want to piss off anybody.
This came out this past week.
Yeah.
It's a new release soda, and I don't really understand. It's also sweetened with aspartame.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
Yes, sir. Get on it.
Yes, it is. But it's also sucralose.
That's why I don't understand the difference between this and Diet Mountain Dew.
Citrus pectin, aspartame, potassium citrate, caffeine, acetylfoamine, so many chemicals.
But I guess
sucralose.
I guess the point would be that
it tastes more like the original Mountain Dew as opposed to a diet soda.
Just like Coke.
My problem with
Zero Sugar would
just
taste
like Coke and Zero. Yeah, I'm just so used now. I'm so used to Diet Coke and I'm so used to Diet Mountain Dew that I don't know that I'm going to like this.
I will say in my refrigerator right now, the Coke Zero Sugar, that's my #1 soda. It's got more bite than any of those.
So this says it has 90 milligrams of caffeine per 16 ounces. Is that comparable to Diet Mountain Dew, do you know?
55 per 12, so yeah, that's about right.
Okay. That's about the same.
Yeah.
And it says right under that, we're here to help, mountaindew.com. Or 1-800-433-2652. I think you should call the number and say, hey, what's the deal? Mountain Dew Zero.
What's the number?
1-800-433-2652. I bet you get a message.
It says PepsiCo.
I bet you get a message.
Thank you for calling Pepsi-Cola Consumer Relations. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Although we're not available to personally answer your call at this time, please listen to the following helpful items. If you're calling for Pepsi Direct Sales, please hang up and dial 1-800-963-2424.
You know I used to work for Pepsi.
If you're an employee or retiree and need information regarding W-2...
What are you doing? Give us a direct line to information about Mountain Dew Zero.
Ingredient information or where to buy specific Pepsi products.
Here's a trick. Hit 0. Oh.
What?
I hit 0, which is a trick.
It hung you up?
Yeah, it hung me up. That's a trick when you go to like a menu
system.
system.
You go straight to the
operator. If you hit 0 to go to the operator.
That's no trick.
I did that and it hung up on me.
Anyway.
Finn said, what if the casket huffer dude answered? That's but the question I was going to ask is, what's the difference between the 0 sugar and the and the diet
it's got
Mountain
the
Dew?
same aspartame, like what you're saying.
And I would wager this does taste more like to me, it probably tastes more like the throwback Mountain Dew, which is my favorite Mountain Dew. The throwback with the real sugar.
With the cane sugar.
Yeah. This tastes more like that than regular Mountain. I don't like regular Mountain Dew. I like Diet Mountain Dew.
I like Diet Mountain Dew.
I like Diet, and more than Diet, I like Throwback. To me, this is better This is better than Diet. It's not as good as Throwback, but Throwback has sugar that's going to kill you. So it's right in the middle of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yeah.
It's a little tart. It's Casket Huffer sponsored by Mountain Dew. Of course. But that's good though. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. It's interesting
I bought
though.
it at Walmart.
It's interesting though for a single product like this to have so many variants of the same product out on the market. That's such a weird thing to me.
I mean, Mountain Dew, there's like 6 or 7 of them.
Coke is doing it. Pepsi's doing it. Everybody's doing that. But to have, I guess you have that certain sect of the population that latch onto that one.
But you know, there was already a 0 sugar Mountain Dew, but you could only get it at Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah, there was a
a Baja Blast.
It's like a Baja Blast 0.
Oh, get out of here with your Bajas.
But you could only get it in the fountain at Taco Bell.
I'll buy Steve, I'm rich. I'll buy a fucking Taco Bell. I don't care.
What?
I'll buy a Taco Bell and live in the motherfucker.
You don't have to buy the Taco Bell. You just have to go to Taco Bell and buy a soda.
I want a nacho cheese river. I about said something dirty. Nope, stop. I would live in a Taco Bell.
Would you? Would you live in the dining area or would you live in the back?
Oh, I'd live in the back and hang out in the dining area.
Okay.
But when I want to go to the back, I can go to the back.
Would you sit at a booth or would you sit at the table with chairs?
Oh, the best booth available, baby. Oh, like, booth, baby.
Yeah. Booth, baby.
The best booths. I got all the booths. But I sit in the best ones.
The John Wilkes booth.
The fountain where you throw your quarters? No, the Pete fountain. Record jokes. You'll get them, Aaron. You'll get them eventually. These Pete fountain jokes, start collecting records for 2 weeks, you'll get these Pete fountain you'll get these references, I'm telling you. All the record guys are laughing at Pete Fountain references right now.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. I'm an internet comedian, Steve. I'm an internet comedian. The graphic says it all. Or some of it. What we do? We doing another thing? Whoa, boom.
Let's talk about chips.
We got a potato chip thing going on here. Reviewing our 600th and whatever chip.
We've done a few of what I brought from Guatemala.
Yes.
But we decided to return to Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. Chip
do
capital
another
of the world.
little. I think it's Diefenbach's.
This is a Mark Ditch chip.
Diefenbach.
Diefenbach's.
I think it's. I'm looking at Diefenbach.
Okay.
I know the I before E in German is like.
Oh, Vonna Ritchie, what's going on, brother, man? Hope you're doing well, man.
You know, in 1964, the year I was born.
Oh, whoa.
Mark Diefenbach started making potato chips on his kitchen stove in Berks County, Pennsylvania. Short time later, he built his own kettle cookers, of course, which the third generation of Diefenbach family still uses today. To bring you the best potato chips from the finest hand-selected ingredients. Okay? We're talking about Womelsdorf, Pennsylvania, Diefenbach's potato chips. This is their mesquite barbecue flavor.
Okay.
Kettle.
You know what number this is for us?
It's a kettle. No. 630. Really?
Around 630 some chips we reviewed. That's nuts, baby. What are you fucking gorilla palming these things for?
What?
Look at that gorilla palm.
What, this?
Yeah, what is that?
I want to get 3 or 4.
You said it's a kettle chip?
Yep. Barbecue. Mesquite. Mesquite
Oh, I like
barbecue.
They're all like kind of wadded up.
It's kettle-y, but it's not greasy like a kettle chip I'm used to.
Wow. These are good.
A lot of flavor.
But they're all like wadded up into a ball. But they're not, in spite of that, they're not a break your teeth out kind of like kettle chip.
Right.
They do kind of fall apart.
Good.
Flavor-wise, flavor palette, very basic mesquite, sweeter than hot, a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Type flavor palette, I would say.
Should be mesquite.
Mesquite. Nothing extraordinary in terms of like what they're doing. Like the flavor is not too different, but I love the irregular chip shape that also kind of falls apart. Goes good with a cold beer.
Yeah.
Goes great with a cold beer.
Or a Mountain Dew Zero.
I could stand a little more heat on these.
Oh, yeah.
With this amount of sweet, you could, James Ferraro, totally got the Pete Fountain joke. You guys rule. I'm still laughing. Baby, baby. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you combine as much sweet as these have, if you match that with the same amount of heat with them, you would have a Chip of the Year candidate.
Whoa.
What is it, January 15th?
Too early.
No, I'm just saying. Those look like they'll cut your mouth up real good, like fucking...
They're not hard, though.
No, they're not. They look, they're all balled up like they're baked to
Like
death.
they're gonna kick your ass.
As soon as you bite them, they go and just kind of fall apart.
I wouldn't call them a soft chip.
I wouldn't call them a soft chip. I wouldn't go so far as to say soft.
Al dente, though.
Al dente. Fair enough.
Look at that, though. They're all like...
Look at that.
They're all like that.
What is this?
Misshapen.
Misshapen. Much like myself. I'm a misshapen gentleman myself. Also been called a nitwit a time or two, Steve.
Okay.
Drinking an actual beer tonight. A Foothills IPA.
The local brewery.
Local brewery out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is where we work, right down the road from here. North CAC, represent. Very good. It's good stuff. I will say, we got an interesting way to end the show tonight.
Do we?
And look, folks, we're just getting started, baby. This is just the talk show portion. We're going to go back over to Twitch. Go over here. Hold on. We're going to go back over to Twitch and play some records. I'm going to play my birthday record, the Uncle Acid. Definitely, we're going to start with Uncle Acid.
Okay.
Because it's an Aaron birthday record. I'm gonna play that over on Twitch. You go over there, drop us a follow. It don't cost no money. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. And if you've not followed us on Twitch, do us a favor, go over and drop us a follow on Twitch.
Are you saying it's free?
It's free. It don't cost you no money.
It's free money?
It means the world to us, but it don't cost you nothing. So go over there and drop us a follow, and then we're gonna play some record albums and maybe play some video. You guys wanna? We're getting ready to get. We started this out last week. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna get an Atari 2600 bowling tournament going.
Really?
It got me and the fiance and Jay got one going Saturday night. Shit started, almost came to blows at a couple of points. It got serious. Liquor was flowing. We're throwing fucking strike balls. I mean,
strike balls. Strike balls.
I mean, I don't want to say who had what going on, but my stroke was looking tight. It was good.
Yeah.
I had a good game going.
Why need a haircut?
I need a haircut. That's why I got wearing a toboggan.
Got a lot going on up there.
Yeah. Whoa. What is? Oh, sorry, everybody. Whoa, Black Frosty. Thank you for that follow over on Twitch, my man. I love it. I'm loving it. 2020 needs to be the year of the putt-putt tournament. You're 100% right, Aaron.
I agree.
We're going to make it happen. And Aaron, you got to get up here and we're going to dig you up some records, man. We got some doubles for you. We're compiling a big old stack for you. But you got to come up here and get them and be on the show for it. That's the deal. We're gonna get you a stack of records for you for your new record collection. But you got to come up here and be on the show for it. That's the law. That's the rule. Law according to the rules. So anyway, we're getting ready to play some more records. So don't go anywhere. Switch over to Twitch. If you're on Twitch, stay tuned. We have to stop down the stream and come right back up. We'll do it lickety split, baby. Follow us on the socials if you're not already, please. And like we said tonight, we announced tonight. Sorry, I can't. Huh? What happened? What's up? 2020 is the year of content is king. That's our new mantra for this year. Content is king. Whatever it takes. Content is king. So.
I got my chest hair stuck in this mic.
Would you just stand the fuck up? We're not even done with the show yet?
I thought we were done.
What are we doing?
I was going to go turn the mics off.
Okay. Well, before you do that, let's. We got a new way to close the show, and then we're gonna go over to Twitch and play some record albums. So you guys come over there. We appreciate all you guys. We love you, and appreciate all the support. And we'll see you next week on a Groman Record Night, folks. And now that won't work. Nothing's working. Hang on. Hang on.
This is Cablevision's Family Channel 10, your address for premier entertainment, motion pictures from Hollywood's heyday, and selected sports programming. Well, this brings us to the close of programming here on Family Cable 10, and I'm Doug Keck for Cablevision, wishing you a very good evening. This is Cablevision's Family Channel 10, your address for premier entertainment, motion pictures from Hollywood's heyday, and selected sports programming. Well, this brings us to the close of programming here on Family Cable 10, and I'm Doug Keck for Cablevision, wishing you a very good evening.